Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. On this video, I'm gonna get into like why I'm not like other people in regards to the rich. Like why I don't, some of the reasons why I'm not enamored by rich people. And I'm going to filter it and I'm going to censor it for YouTube because I know people be having friendships, brotherhoods, and agreements. And they'll just try to shadow ban this video. So I'm going to kind of watch how I say this, but I'm finna break it down for y'all. Number one, the Bible tells you, you go to the book of James, I believe it's chapter 5. It talks about how and why people shouldn't be like all off into the rich. Now you should be trying to get rich yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with being rich. It's actually a good thing. But you gotta realize, just from reading the scripture, you know that is with a lot of them, it's gonna be some sinister tie. Think about it. Why would he offer that to the Messiah in the wilderness? You know, if I'm wrong about all this, like if he said all of the kingdoms of the world I will give you if you bow down, or excuse me, if you bow down and worship me. Okay, let's talk about that sea thing first. A lot of them was in on that, and a lot of people passed away because of whatever that deal was, including relatives of mine, including my father. These doctors want to walk around a little country club and this, that, and the other, but they was taking kickbacks. You know, getting bonuses and stuff for that whole thing. The tainting of the food supply. Sometimes they close companies that are doing well just because, and people lose their jobs and go through struggles, and some of them can't handle it, and negative things happen. Like some of them can't handle it. And these people already be well enough to do. Case in point, let's look at, I ain't gonna name the stores, but let's look at some of the companies that's doing well right now that's closing a lot of their doors. And think about, and they have a right to do whatever it is they want to do with what's theirs. But y'all know my question. What's your angle? This whole digital cash thing, not even needed. But you know why people want it? Why the people who are lined up with Satan want it? Because it's a form of slavery. It's a form of control. See, they done got bored with their money. So now they want to play games that inconvenience other people. Because, and another reason, rich people don't, a lot of them don't even like poor people. Like, I could care less if you poor, as long as you don't try to steal and you don't bother me. And I'll even go out of my way to help some of them. But they don't like poor people, man. Y'all watching them in admiration, and if you see them in person, a lot of them, they gonna want to get away from you as quick as possible, because it's like you like a roach on a clean house floor to a lot of them. So you like a roach in somebody's house to keep their house clean. They don't have a fit. But people be, oh, there goes such and such. Oh, there's such and such. When I watch sports for the sport. Now, sometimes you'll end up being cool with them because I don't hate them. What I'm saying is I'm not all off into them like other people where they could tell me anything and I'm going to listen. They could ask me to do anything and I'll do it. That's what I'm saying. That's part of being no matrix. No matrix, you see people for what they are and what their character brings. If they don't got character, you rebuke them. That's why these dudes be on YouTube getting mad when they caught all that flack with just pearly things, because they think because they getting this ad revenue, they getting this Patreon revenue, they getting super chats, and look how a lot of them start acting. Look how they start acting when they start getting all of that. They cool as long as you giving them money, but behind the scenes, let me share a prophecy with you. Let me show you something the Most High told and show. Behind the scenes, some of your favorite YouTubers are talking about y'all like y'all some peasants. Like, man, F them, man. They ain't on our level, man. Them ends is broke. I guarantee you that conversation been had thousands of times. But then they get on here and they play it off and they just keep getting y'all money. And a lot of them ain't never really had money like that. So you already know they gonna act worse than the richer people. So I don't be off into them, man. Like, your money don't mean nothing to me. And now I like watching the business stories of how they made it, stuff like that. But if you dig deep, a lot of them are in this group, that group. So it don't really matter. Like, if you move to their neighborhood, you move to their neighborhood. Like, a lot of them will try to keep you out of their neighborhood. Like, is he such and such? No. Well, he shouldn't be allowed to move over here. We all such and such. But the joke is going to be on them too, because they think it's going to come down to bloodline. They think that these people going to keep their end of the bargain with them for the agreements that they made, but they're going to throw them right in the pot with the rest. If you not like a direct descendant, you going to be just like everybody else. I'm telling you. You don't see. When it all hits the fan, they going to see. Like, people think they in there because of their money and this, that, and the other. But when it all hits the fan, if you not a direct descendant, it's going to be over for you. I'm telling you that right now. So be careful of the agreements you make, because it ain't going to even matter when it's all said and done. So, yeah, that C thing, a lot of them already knew about that, and they was just going along with it, playing the game. They be telling them stuff. Like, they got handlers that come to them and tell them, hey, listen, this is what's finna happen. We want you to handle it like this. I'm trying to think of that book that I read. Man, what was that book? Man, I can't remember the name. It was a thick book. Ayn Rand. I can't remember the name of it. I'm reading that like, yeah. I can't remember the name of it. It's been a couple years. But yeah, get your money and watch your back. Stay to yourself, stay to the people that's loyal to you. You know, don't try to bring in people just because they smiling, and because a lot of these people are major gaslighters. They be doing all kind. If you knew the stuff that some of these people have to do and that they do, you wouldn't want nothing to do with them. You wouldn't. So make sure y'all not desiring no type of lifestyle more than you desiring a direct line of communication with the Most High. Because you're gonna come up short when it's all said and done, if that's what you end up doing. Yeah, get your money. Get you if you don't have a lot of money, you don't make a lot of money, if you making some money, you got some money that you could be saving. And if you saving money, your money is gonna grow. Even if you say, well, I can only save $1 a day, that's $7 a week. It's not a lot at all. It's chump change. But it's chump change that can grow if you continue to do that and you add more and more and you get out here and you work hard and you add income streams. Your money will grow and you won't have to do nothing damaging to your eternal peace. But like I said, those lifestyles, if you desiring that, man, you not informed. Like you trapped in the matrix. Like all that old weirdo stuff. You trapped. You shouldn't be fearing death, and you shouldn't be betraying the Most High God. Get yourself right with Him. Get in right with Him. If you got to pray all night for Him to write your name in the book of life, to give you everlasting peace, and to open your eyes and to help you escape the deception of this world that we call the Matrix. Because that's all that's going to matter. Life goes on. That's one of the truest statements and sayings that there is. Life goes on. So that's how you have to look at life. Dudes be out here selling drugs and robbing banks and doing all this stuff like life, and then you hear them say, you only live once. And that's true. You only live once, but you live forever that one time. So you gotta, not only do you gotta maximize your earthly moment, you gotta maximize your eternal moment. And that's all I'm gonna say on this video. Stay tuned for more video. Don't be bootlicking these rich people, man. Give them their space. Let them do their thing. You see them in the restaurant, let them enjoy their meal. They just people, man. They people with a lot of cash.